Hello YouTube, back once again with my Stranger Things reviews, and here we are with episode 7, The Bathtub, and this was really good for a penultimate episode. This episode, what was going on? What were the highlights? Well, first let me say, it took a while, but I'm glad that all three groups have essentially finally gotten together now. At first, I thought it was really funny just when they're at the police station, and then Jonathan and Nancy, after Jonathan got arrested, and then the sheriff shows up with Noah Ryder, and then the sheriff is just like, let this kid go, and then the deputies are like, wait, but we have this in his we have this in the in his car. It's like all this stuff they gotta fight the monster with, and then the sheriff is just like, come into my office, let's talk about this. I thought that was kind of darkly hilarious. Not just that though, just the scene when the sheriff hears the deputies talking to the bully whose arm Elle snapped in the last episode. I just loved it. Just when the mother is just screaming like, "You are being rude to my son," and they're like, "How are we being rude to our son?" And then like he's just like, "Well, tell it just like." And then the sheriff just like, what's going on here? Just like this kid's son was beat up by a girl half his height. They're like, just like, that is see, they're doing it again. I thought that was really funny. But what else happened this episode? Oh, there was the stuff with Elle this episode when there was the opening in well, near the opening at least, I forget when exactly, when the government, I don't know, the what would you call it, the compound guys, whatever you want to call them, finally tracks Elle to where these kids are, and they start chasing them, and that was freaking awesome. The bike and car chase, especially how it ended with Elle just flipping a truck right over them. That was freaking amazing. More shows need scenes like that. Besides that, what else? What else? And then from there, yeah, basically all three groups finally came together. What else? Anything good happened? I really liked when they're just saying like, okay, when they're just like, okay, we need to find out if, they're like, we need to find out if the kid and, Nancy's, friend are still alive. Well, she's dead, but they don't know that, and, I just like when they're just like, they're just explaining, like how it's like, yeah, they would put me in a sensory sensory blocking tub, like, for when this would happen. So, when they just call their teacher up, and then, I love the fact that the teacher was watching the thing with his girlfriend, and that was great when just, like, they're like, hey, teacher, we have a question, and just like, hey, mind waiting to ask me this on Monday, and they're like, but you said science waits for no man, or something like that. It's like, yeah, I guess I did. I love that teacher, whoever he is. I find him so enjoyably. I think he gives such a legitimately warm performance, and I find him really funny at the same time. How annoyed he seems to get by all these kids' odd questions, but still answers them. So yeah, they decide to make the tub. They go to the school, and from there it was just a lot of somewhat cute. There was a lot of good interactions between the characters. Probably my favorite was between Mike and Nancy, when they just start saying like, so you were like trying to track down the monster, and then Nancy's like, you were keeping a girl in our basement the entire time, and they're like, I guess you. And then she's like, let's be more honest with each other from now on, like sibling. And I'm like, yeah, I guess we should. I thought that was kind of funny. That and this led to an amazing scene in which, well, first, please God, don't go this direction, show. Just when Mike asks Nancy, like, do you like Jonathan now? And then she's like, I don't know, maybe. I was like, please don't do that, show. I mean, I can buy these two having an odd friendship for the fact they bonded over almost being eaten by a monster, but I really cannot buy these two in a relationship. That just would feel really forced in my opinion. I will say this though, I fully buy the relationship between Mike and Elle. I find those two adorable. I just love, like, because it was just amazing when Nancy was like, do you like 11? And then he's just like, ew, gross, no. "Shut up, sister." I thought that cracked me up. Just that kid's delivery. So that was really good. Anything else? When they put Elle into the tub, that was a good scene. Just seeing Elle walk around like the black background, especially when she found found the corpse of Nancy's friend and just starts like screaming like what was it, like gone? She's gone or something like that. I thought that was effectively disturbing. That, and then they finally find where what's the kid? Oh, Will is. Will is, in which he's hiding in what seems to be the alternate version of his like clubhouse in the woods. So, and Elle gives the message that they're coming for them. So, yeah, that was all really good. And now it looks like the kids are going to be waiting in the high school where it seems that the government, I'm guessing the government or compound, whatever I call these people, are going to come after them. And while that's going on, Jonathan and Nancy decide to go kill the monster. It was somewhat effective when you just saw Nancy just crying in the corner just for the fact that like she was being a bad friend right before her her good friend died. Like, I thought that was effective, and I did just like when she just said, "Let's go kill the monster," and they're like, Jonathan's like, "Yeah, let's do it. I'm excited to see that." And anything else? And then Winona Ryder and the sheriff decide to head to the compound to try to get through the portal so they can save the kid. And my only thought was they get captured. I was like, what did you think was gonna happen exactly? Of course they're gonna get captured. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ, you're stupid. So yeah, so the next episode looks like it's gonna be a pretty fun, good climax with Jonathan and Nancy going to fight the monster, the sheriff and Winona Ryder hopefully going to the other world, and the kids being tracked down. So yeah, really good episode. Oh, and the ending was really effective. Like, that was really effectively like, oh shit moment when you saw Will in like his hiding in the clubhouse thing, and then just like it being broken in through by the monster. So yeah, really good penultimate episode. Really excited to see the finale. YouTube as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.